drop 'em. One hook and I'll rock 'em. One more and I'll stop 'em. Call the fighter, I'll lock 'em. Up 'em. If he reach, then I'll pop 'em. Street sweeper, I'll wash 'em. Homicide, come and chalk 'em. Drop 'em. One hook and I'll rock 'em. One more and I'll stop 'em. Call the fighter, I'll lock 'em. Up 'em.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Tyson Fury says Joyce would be a tougher fight than Alexander Usyk. You guys ready? We're going to listen to it and then we're going to discuss it. All right. So this video appears courtesy of ID Boxing. All right.
Usyk's a slicker boxer, but Joyce is a juggernaut. And I think that Joe gives me a tougher fight than Usyk. 100%. Big Joe, 6'7" and 19.5 stone, like a juggernaut coming forward at me, trying to smash me to pieces. Or Usyk trying to steal a jab running around the ring, trying to nick a point here and there. So I think that Usyk's a very good fighter. I'm not going to take anything away from him. He's the undisputed cruiserweight champion, and he's the unified heavyweight champion. So he's had a fantastic career. But I think that I do a job on him. And I can't just think it. I don't just want to talk it. I want to prove it. So let's get that one on. But like I say, I do think the biggest challenge out there for me is Joyce, the juggernaut.
So that's Boxing, ID Boxing. Subscribe to ID Boxing. So you heard it there. Tyson Fury said he thinks that Joyce is a harder fighter, 19 stone, big, powerful. Usyk will try to steal a jab here and there. He's a more skilled fighter, but he thinks he'll do a job on Usyk. He said he wants to prove it as well. He thinks Joyce is a tougher fight. I'm turning over to you, Conspiracy G. What's your reaction to that?
I agree 1,000% with Tyson Fury on this one. And yo, Trill, I don't understand you, bro. I'm so confused because everything he's saying is actual facts. Like, with all due respect to Usyk, I'm gonna be honest. You know me. I was like, he didn't belong in the heavyweight division. But he proved his worth after punishing AJ, especially in that first fight. I was like, whoa, you know. But Tyson Fury is no Anthony Joshua. Let's just be real. Tyson Fury is just smart in the ring, and he knows how to use his body. Unlike Anthony Joshua, who's trying to fight like a small man in the ring. So when Usyk is trying to, jab his way into victory, you think Tyson Fury is afraid of a dude that really doesn't really show power like that? It's not happening. Like we just seen Tyson Fury, do what he did against Chisora, right? The same Chisora that Usyk struggled with. And I know that was his second fight in heavyweight, so I'm going to give Usyk that window, that little, that opportunity to come up with an excuse. Whatever. But we also seen Tyson Fury go like head-to-head, life and death with Deontay Wilder. I don't see that same level of threat with Alexander Usyk. Let's just be real. He's smaller, shorter reach. He's going to move around a lot, but Tyson Fury also moves around a lot. But the difference is Tyson Fury is like 6'10". It's a big difference, and not to mention, anytime Tyson Fury gets close, he's going to press on him and put his weight down on this guy, unlike Anthony Joshua. You see what I'm saying? Like Tyson Fury, it's like the things that we've seen that Usyk was shining on against Anthony Joshua, it's not happening with a Tyson Fury. So when he's talking about Joyce being a tougher fight, let's just be real. Joyce is taller, he has a sturdier chin. Now, he is slower than Alexander Usyk. So I think that's where Tyson Fury could shine, where it's like a lot of sticking and moving. But however, he can't muscle Joyce like he could Alexander Usyk. And I think that's why Tyson Fury is like, Joyce is more of a threat than Alexander Usyk. Let's just be real. If Usyk is to win against a Tyson Fury, it's on the scorecards. If Joyce wins against Tyson Fury, it's literally by knockout, And so I think that plays a major factor in Tyson Fury's mind state when he's thinking about these two fighters. I don't think Tyson Fury, again, I'm going to repeat what I said in the previous segment. I don't think Tyson Fury's lying when he's singing Joyce's praises. What he did to his mans, what he did to Joseph Parker was crazy. He turned Joseph Parker into a mutant. You know what I'm saying? And he's probably like, damn, I done sparred several times with Joseph Parker. I done seen Joseph Parker in the gym. I done seen him in the ring. I know how talented Parker is, and he made Parker look like a novice in there. You see what I'm saying? Like, the dude is lethal. So in his mind, I could probably die or lose my faculties going into a ring with Joyce. With Usyk, it's literally just this guy's going to try to tag me up with little goofy jabs here and there, but he think he's going to win. So I'm not disrespecting Usyk. I know my panelists, my co-panelists there was saying, yo, G, you're disrespectful. You know, the way you talking about Usyk is a disrespect, is a violation. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. But I'm trying to be as completely as objective as I can be, right? When I see Usyk and when I see Tyson Fury, what they bring to the ring, both gentlemen, my money's 100% on Tyson Fury. There's no way I'm going to even entertain Usyk beating Tyson Fury. I just don't see it, man. Y'all are crazy. And then with Joyce and Fury, it's like, to me, it's 50-50. But regardless, even if Tyson Fury beats Joyce, it's not like it's one of those like fights where it's like, yo, that was easy work. It's going to be hard for any gentleman to beat a Joyce. So that's why I'm like, I respect what Tyson Fury is saying, and I actually believe him 1,000%. And it has nothing to do with, well, it has partly to do with how Usyk performs in the ring, but it's not like it's a negative thing. It's just styles make fights. Usyk is just a smaller guy, and the same abilities that Usyk carries in the ring, so does Tyson Fury. You know, but Tyson Fury is just blessed with the height and the reach advantage. And I just don't see how, and not to mention the weight advantage too. So I just don't see how Usyk can actually really beat Tyson Fury. But I'll say this, if Usyk does beat Tyson Fury, yo, I will give this dude the ultimate praises. I'll be like, yo, I was wrong. But on this one, I promise y'all, 1,000% correct. And all my haters out there, comments, yo, G, you watch your mind, you bugging. I'm gonna write down all y'all names, because after that fight, I'll read all y'all names, and I want y'all to comment in a future video with apologies, like, yo, G.
All right. Hold on, I just want to get this correct. What are you 1,000% about right now? That
Tyson Fury will beat Usyk. 100.
1,000% right.
There's no way I'm wrong. No way. You know what I'm saying? Right. Set it up. It shall be done.
All right. You know what I mean? And you keeping track of the names in the
I'm keeping track of all my haters. Every person that comments, you out your mind, blah, blah, blah. Gee, you sound crazy. Usyk's gonna body him. Yo, keep that same energy after your man's on the floor, flatlined.
All right. And just to be clear, you're gonna keep that same energy too, right?
I always do. I always do. I always do. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, when I'm wrong, it's not like I'm strongly wrong. When I'm wrong, I come in here like, yo, y'all got that. I like to apologize. Yo, just like I gave Usyk his praises against AJ, right? I was like, yo, Usyk, you impressed me.
We don't want them undermined comments.
It wasn't even undermined. Remember, even when part 2, I picked Usyk on the next go around. I was like, there's no way AJ gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yo, listen.
It's all cool, G. But Fury ain't. You saying you always keep the same energy?
Yeah.
All right, G, stop it.
Yo, after my fighter loses, I always be like, yo, you got that. Never once did I be like, nah, they cheated. You know what I'm saying?
Tyson Fury's your fighter now?
No, he's not my fighter, but he's gonna beat Usyk.
Yeah, well, that's the point. How did it start off when we started doing the show? When Tyson Fury was going to fight Deontay Wilder, you were saying he was fooled. He was an easy fight. And I was trying to tell you, and Trill was trying to tell you, yo, Tyson Fury's skilled. The only reason Trill picked Deontay Wilder is because Fury was out for those years, lost all the weight, everything. And I said to Trill, I said to Trill, I still think he beats Wilder. Even with all that, I still think he beats Wilder. Then after the first fight, we knew
it's never going to happen.
Have no shot at beating Tyson Fury. Okay, but you stay now to hear you talk about Tyson Fury beating Usyk after you pick AJ to beat Usyk the first fight, which is cool. You're right. but you say you keep the same energy. You say he was Ukrainian soup the first fight.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
Not even a talented boxer. Hold on. Not even a talented boxer.
Hold on, I didn't say that. I never said that. I said he was talented. I gave him respect for being the undisputed champion of the cruiserweight division. But I was like, not in the heavyweight division, bro. That's let's just make the distinction. I didn't violate him.
I've seen this happen before. It was like two pimps. We seen this, bro. It was like two pimps. They was like they were fighting, right? They were fighting, and the other pimp got the best of the other one. You know what I'm saying? Down. You know what I'm saying? Got the best of the other one, and his woman left with him.
Oh yeah.
I feel you, G. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Wilder got beat, so you went with the guy who beat him.
I don't understand why y'all saying this. It's not like I'm Team Fury. It's
That's what it
just
sounds like.
no. And what it sounds like is I don't think Usyk could beat Fury.
All right.
I'm not even going in that direction. Here's what I'm saying though. It seems like you just refuse to acknowledge Usyk as a talented fighter.
No.
Now, hold on, let me finish. Let me. Nah, you say that with your mouth, but not with your beliefs in your actions. This is what I'm saying. If you believe that Usyk was a talented fighter, you never would have said he was Ukrainian soup. I picked Anthony Joshua to beat Usyk, but I picked Usyk to win rounds. I knew Usyk was going to be skilled. I just thought Joshua would wear him down and then stop him. But I knew Usyk was going to win rounds. I didn't think he was going to be fooled. That's the difference. Then in a rematch, I thought the same thing. And I just thought Joshua was going to be more aggressive, which almost happened in the 10th round. But then Usyk, in the 9th round, but then Usyk came out in that 10th round and said, hell no, mother effer. So Usyk took it up another level. But again, I always knew Usyk was a dog, was a great fighter. You went from calling him Ukrainian soup to when it came time to pick the rematch, you were like, I just don't see him beating a fighter the caliber of Usyk. He's so skilled and extremely talented.
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah. And I went from like, who the hell is this guy talking about Usyk? So now here we are talking about Fury versus Usyk, and you're like, I'm 1,000%. He ain't got no shot against Fury. I'm keeping track of all the names. So then if Usyk wins, you're gonna be like, he's a talented fighter.
Are you going to apologize to all the names?
I know all the names.
You want you to apologize to all the names specifically.
Yo, listen, I promise you.
No, not a whole direct.
This is a whole. We gotta have a whole segment of G saying, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
And you gotta say it in Ukraine. You gotta say it in Ukraine.
Listen. I promise y'all this. Yo, y'all, all this talk that y'all doing right now, all this hate is cool.
It's not hate. You was
It
the
is
one
hate.
doing the
For real, G. Usyk standing there on the ring, and Joyce comes and you're like, yo, forget Usyk, it's Joyce. Like you're sitting, like you just dismissed Usyk.
You was going crazy, calling him a rabbit until you realized what it meant. And it was like you was getting crazy. Like, yo, that's the hate is real, G. The hate on you get this written all over your face. You ain't got to say a word.
Now, hold on.
You ain't got to say a word.
Hold on. Is it hate if you just pick a fighter? You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
This is certain fighters. I just thought I like you, but you're gonna lose.
Nah, you're doing it how you doing it, G. It's written all over your face.
Yo, man, listen.
No, I give you an example, G. So G, you pick Usyk the first fight. I picked Usyk the first fight. No one will call me a hater when I picked Joshua to beat Usyk. Because I never said Usyk was soup. I never said he was food. I never refused to acknowledge his ability. And I said it. I wouldn't be shocked if he beat AJ. And I wasn't shocked when he beat AJ. But like you right now, you 1,000% sure that Fury's gonna win. I'm not 1,000% sure Fury's gonna win.
I ain't either.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't either.
I don't know what to
I'm
tell
not
you.
1,000% sure Usyk's gonna win.
Me either.
So I don't know how you got this 1,000%.
I don't know.
Yo, hold on, yo, Ned, dog. Yo, Ned, help me out, son.
No, this is.
Go ahead, Ned.
I'll let you rock, and I
Ned
go.
wants to say Fury.
I'm not with you right now, G. I'm really not with you.
You gonna put you on that list too, guys.
Hey, put me on that list. Hey, I'm sorry, TV. At the end, I'm the last person.
Sure.
Bro. Yeah.
You know what? This is now for all y'all like who don't understand why G got like so much hate when Fury beat Deontay Wilder in the second fight, because this is how G was times 1,000 for Wilder versus Tyson Fury. Like it was like Fury didn't stand a chance in hell. Like it's like 1,000%. He was 1,000,000% sure. It was just dissing Fury, like dismissing Fury. I'm like, Fury's the lineal, but that don't matter. He getting buried, right hand to God. Like, yo, it was just crazy. Yo, G hates on a fighter so much. Even if you like the other fighter, you want to root for the other fighter just to see G have to come out here.
He hated on. He got me acting like I'm the president of the Usyk fan club. The way he acted, I gotta come out here and say, yo, Usyk's talented. Like he really got some skills. Because after G talks, right, it makes it seem like we're going at each other. No, it's not. After you talk, I gotta explain to the people that Usyk is really a talented guy. After you crap on him like the way you do, and then you end it with, but I like him. You know what I'm saying?
How about this?
Yo, the only fighter G that liked more than Usyk was Joseph Parker. Yo, that's why he liked Joe Joyce so much. He watched Joe Joyce destroy Joseph Parker. And G,
that's 100% coincidental.
He watched.
It had nothing to do with anything. It's coincidental. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. The truth of the matter is this. In the previous time, like when Usyk was fighting AJ, yeah, I did disrespect and calling Ukrainian soup. And I apologize for it on the show. You know what I mean? A matter of fact, did we go live? I think we even went live and I apologize. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I took that L. I wore that L for a long time, but I learned from that mistake. You know what I'm saying? So in the next go around, I was like, yo, AJ, I'm sorry, you're not that dude. And you went with Garcia, like, nah, bro. You know what I mean? It's over for you. It's a Lizzie rap. You know what I mean? But with this one, I'm not gonna call him Ukrainian soup.
You did.
No, remember, Trill, I remixed it. And this is Chef Boyard G talking to y'all. We remix Ukrainian soup. Now it's Ukrainian crab soup. You know what I'm saying? Here's why. Crabs are dangerous. You know what I'm saying? They move around. They got claws. They, you know what I mean? They athletic in the water. But when they get in that pot, it's a Rizzy rap. That's Usyk right there. When he gets in the pot, a.k.a. the ring, there's nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. Fury gonna violate this dude, and he gonna break the crab. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. Ukrainian crab soup. You know what I mean? And it's all love. I mean no disrespect to the Ukraine. I mean no disrespect to Usyk. You know what I mean? Hey, but it just is what it is, man.
So the soup is back, G.
Huh?
The soup is back with a new recipe. Is what you're saying.
The soup is back, remixed. You know what I'm saying? And I promise you, this soup ain't getting off the menu. You know what I'm saying? And when y'all see that happen, just remember all my critics that's commenting under this segment. Just know after that fight, I'm pulling up your names. I'm gonna demand an apology. Each of y'all, man up, woman up.
So does this count as a flip flop?
No. You know what I'm saying? What? I ain't switch. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, he's gonna get murdered.
You're now relying on the guy who you was rooting against on a number of occasions to win.
Say he's gonna stop Usyk. That's what you say. He's gonna murder Usyk. He's gonna.
Listen. My name is Jeff G, but it should be Guillotine G right now. You know what I'm saying? When we do our predictions, my name's gonna be Guillotine G, son. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Usyk gonna leave on his back. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are definitely out your minds, but it's cool. I want an apology first from y'all three. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear, oh, we knew.
I haven't given my predictions yet.
Either.
I don't want
none of you know who I'm picking.
You don't even know who I'm picking.
Yo, it sounds like y'all picking Usyk. So y'all need to wash your mouths. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all this is crazy. I'm like, yo, all I'm doing is just showing the truth. And y'all want
the truth's true.
The truth.
Who's true?
Truth of the universe, bro. There ain't no way Usyk gonna beat this guy, bro. I promise you that. Y'all out your mind. This dude is undersized.
So Tyson Fury says Joe Joyce will be tougher fight than Usyk, right?
That's a fact.
I'm gonna go.
Go ahead.
I know a mind when I see a mind. You know what I'm saying? Tyson can manipulate, you know, certain people, right? But you can't do it to the people that really know, right? Joe Joyce would be a tougher fight than Usyk. I don't think so. Of course, he's going to big up Joe Joyce because he feels like he got certain advantages over Joe Joyce. Him being slow, him can move around, how agile he is. He's seen how Usyk beat him, seeing how he can use his jab and his foot and get away from a slower Joe Joyce. And then he can wrap Joe Joyce up. He'll run. And then he'll going, jab him up, hug him.
Also sparred with Joe Joyce.
Hold him, headbutt him, give him a couple headbutts. Tyson Fury him up. That's a more easier fight for a Tyson Fury than fighting an Alexander Usyk, who's just as technical, being a chess match, who's going to be moving around, who is not slow, who is fast, who counters faster. He's going to say all those. He's going to say all that. Especially the guy who beat Joe Joyce. Who's the guy that beat Joe Joyce? Yeah, it's Usyk. It's an old mind crap. This is. I done seen this before. You know what I'm saying? This is a mind. It's a mind. F. We know what it is. Tyson Fury just talking crap, and the people gonna believe what Tyson Fury says? Nah, Tyson Fury is a talented fighter, but when I don't be listening sometimes when it comes out of his mouth. Yeah, he's saying some true things. Joe Joyce is strong. He's a big guy, but he's also didn't say some things. How he's slow, how there's levels, how Tyson Fury is going to be able to run circles around him and make him look foolish, and how the fight with Usyk will be more technical. I mean, you have to think in there. Because that's how good it reminded me. And when you was talking about Tyson Fury against Alexander Usyk, you remind me of our cousin. How he was talking about Manny Pacquiao beating Floyd Mayweather. The same energy that you used to describe how Tyson Fury would do against a Mayweather. You got to understand, this is boxing. This is hitting without hitting. There's other things that go involved in just a guy's size. The technical stuff is what is going to get Usyk in this fight. This is going to get past this fight. It's going to get him through this fight. It's the technical. This is boxing. This art of hitting without getting hit. He's going to be elusive in there. This is going to be a tough fight for both gentlemen. This is going to be a technical fight. This is not going to be broad. Oh, I'm bigger than you. You ain't going to swing like this. I'm going to swing. No, it's going to be IQ. It's going to be IQ is going to win this fight. It's not going to be what you think it is. It's the IQ is going to win this fight. Joe Joyce is big. He is strong. If you stand in front of him, yeah, he gonna get you. These guys is on a different level. They're 1 and 2. 2 and 1. Wherever you want to pick it. I can't argue with you. You say Usyk's number 1, I'm not going to argue with you. You say Tyson's number 1, I'm not going to argue with you. These guys, this is a technical fight. I don't believe in none of what these guys are saying. Usyk said, let's talk in the ring. That's what he said. You do it all that WWE stuff to sell the fight. This is what you do. This is your heritage. This is what you do. Let's talk in the ring. And when they get in their ring, it's going to be different. I'm trying to tell you. And I don't see a knockout. I don't see no knockout. I see these guys thinking in there. That's what I see. This is going to be a technical thinking fight. And Usyk's going to feel well. There's going to be opportunities in there for him. There's going to be opportunities in there for Tyson Fury. Let the best man win. Because I'm not sure who's going to win. But I know that none of these guys is fooled.
Got you. Now, if Tyson Fury humiliates Usyk in the ring, will I get? Will
Not
I
gonna happen. But I'll give you that. If he does that, I'll give that to you. But if he doesn't do that,
that's what I need
to come out here, G, and use that same energy. You know what I'm saying?
Word up. That's all I needed to hear. I appreciate it, bro.
But it's not gonna happen.
You the first name on my list. Let's go.
It's not gonna happen.
You know, let's see what Kaden and Ned about to say.
It's
Go
not
ahead, guys.
TVE, go ahead.
Man, that was a lot said this episode. And G, you bugging. And what we're trying to say is your perspective, you show tunnel vision when it comes to your perspective on boxes, when it comes to this is what we're trying to say.
G,
you put your tips in.
G trying to make it seem like we beefing against him.
Yeah.
We ain't beefing against
How
him.
about this?
You our brother, G.
Hold
You
on.
just be
Hold
wild.
on. How about this? How about y'all explain to me how Usyk can beat Tyson Fury? Then maybe I might be like, yeah, you know what?
Are you serious?
I just
Like,
told you. His speed, his footwork, he got the hands to do it. His counter punching, angles. He has plenty of his other things. He got
his heart, yo. You gotta count the heart too, yo. He got heart, yo.
Usyk got stop, yo. After a while, these guys stop coming for him because they feel like he can stop these big guys. It's like Floyd. People don't think that Floyd can crack. But when they come at Floyd, and then Floyd hit him with that right, that straight, they change their mind. Their attack becomes a little different.
Yes, I'm just saying, G.
He's gonna get a little reckless until he feels one of those counters, and then he gonna be like, "Oh, let me jab and hold and headbutt. Let me jab and hold and headbutt." He gonna have to,
but it works. I'm just saying,
it's not gonna be no knockout from it.
It's like, G, you're at the casino table in January and they fighting in December. And you're like all in on your chip. You're like all in on Fury. That's it, all in on Fury. That's all you're doing. You're betting your house, your mortgage, your everything you got, all your asses on Fury. And it's like, yo, you're not even considering like Usyk is a threat, and it's like,
I mean, maybe it's Fury slips on a banana.
I'm saying
maybe,
if he beats Usyk, it's gonna be like how he beat Klitschko.
Yeah, and for me, it's like if Fury loses, you lose it all. G, like I don't know, but is it?
Yo, who you think gonna win that?
Yo, it's a 50-50 fight for me, man. You see, you can't dismiss it. You're not seeing that it's a 50-50 fight. You're seeing
G, what's going on, G?
It's like, yo, it's like when it comes to your fighter, you don't see the advantages of the other fighter.
Yeah, I do. No, bro. Hold on. Let me just be clear, right? When we're talking about elite fighters, everyone has advantages, right? But again, it's like dancing, right? And styles make fights. When I'm factoring in all of the assets and attributes that Usyk brings to the ring versus all that Fury brings to the ring, I just don't see how Usyk's gonna have the upper hand against Fury. I'm being honest. I'm really trying to see it.
Who do you think got the better feet work?
The better footwork? Yeah. I'm actually, listen, it depends. You see, and this is why that I'm gonna say it's even. And the reason why is because they're two different type of fighters.
Okay.
Tyson Fury, for his height and his reach.
No, bro. I didn't want no explanation. I was just asking a question because then I was going to ask you a question. Who you think is more faster?
Who's faster?
Yeah.
Again, it's a trick question because when it comes to their height and reach, I don't know. I'm gonna say it's even. But when I factor in the height and reach, I always give the advantage to the taller and lengthier fighter, which is Tyson Fury on this one.
Okay. Who do you think has the more power?
Tyson Fury, bro. That's a fact.
How are you factoring that?
What you mean? How am I factoring that?
Because if you looked at the Derek Chisora, there was a time in that fight where Derek Chisora almost went down. Legs buckled when Usyk hit him. He fought Tyson Fury. Legs didn't buckle at all.
Bro, what are you talking about? Remember, he like moonwalked back to the ropes, bro.
I'm talking about, I'm just wondering. And it was different. And it was different. And that was a more fresher. That's a more fresher Derek Chisora. Not only that,
looked like he was getting beat up badly yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Angles.
Can't do that.
Who punches in different angles? Who has the better angles in punching?
Hold on. You see, you can't do that. Like, you see how you're thinking? You're making the assumption that because Usyk is fighting guys that aren't as athletic as Tyson Fury.
I'm going off to the fact that you said what attributes does Usyk have?
All right, perfect example. I hope y'all get this comparison, right? It's like Lomachenko doing what he does in the lightweight division, but then asking me, you think Loma's gonna do that to Devin Haney?
No,
Devin Haney's not that type of guy that's gonna allow him to
beat a Tyson Fury. That's what you said.
Hold on. I understand the comparison, Trill, what I just said. Right now, Lomachenko is great with footwork. However, so is Haney, but they're two different type of fighters. I think Haney's gonna violate Lomachenko, just like I think Tyson Fury is gonna violate Usyk. But all four gentlemen have great footwork. That's not really
but Lomachenko's footwork is a little better than Devin's. I think Devin's reach and other stuff.
That's what you want to believe. We're picking weeds. I'll give you that. All I'm doing is answer. You said there's no attributes that
Usyk has that could beat Tyson Fury. And what
I don't believe you saying that Usyk is better than Tyson Fury.
No, that's what you said. I said Usyk had no attributes that can beat a Tyson Fury.
Yeah, I'm standing by it. I'm still trying to understand what you think that Usyk got over Tyson Fury.
All right, that was all I was saying. That's all I was saying.
All right. You see, everyone, you see how G is. He's a stubborn man. We try to tell him.
Yo, why is this being stubborn? I'm actually objective, bro. I'm not. All jokes aside, I would love to show love to Usyk, bro. I would love to, y'all. I really would want to show love to my man.
Just
Usyk.
do it.
I'll be lying to myself. It's like, I'm lying to show love. Like, if I have to lie to myself, that means I'm hating, bro. I don't know. That's kind of like a hater move. You know what I mean? Like, I could love. Love is supposed to be truthful and honest. Like, I love you, my G. Don't get in that ring, son. You're gonna get violated. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Like, hey, he may win over a lot of UK fans because he's gonna get beat up, but hey, it's how he gets beat up. But nonetheless, he's gonna get beat up. That's what I'm saying. It's nothing but love and respect. Go ahead.
All right. Everyone, like I said, you see, G. This is the only world right now. Like, we try to talk him off the ledge, but he's ready to jump. He's all in on Fury. He's all in. All his chips. He got the mortgage. He got everything he has, and he's putting it down on Fury. If G, you win, yo, you the man. If you get this right, you're the man. Yo, you got it. You caught this since.
No, it's not even a hard pick. I'm being honest. This is like, come on, son. I done did like I made some real controversial right now, before, but this ain't that controversial. I'm being honest. It's like, come on. Like, I'm going with the sure bet.
I want to quote G right now.
This is fasting at
G.
I want to quote
G. Everything you saying now, G. This what makes it seem like it's such hate. Like it's how you say it, G.
How you say it, the energy you give is like it's disrespectful, man.
It's disrespectful.
You're my man. I'm not coming at you, G.
It's like
how you
meet somebody who's like, yo,
just have $1. All I'm saying is the honest truth, and it sounds like
yeah, it's like you meet somebody
horrible.
You gonna get all the apologies, G.
Yeah, that's all. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Here's the thing with G.
He's food. He's trash.
All three of y'all. All I'm hearing is hate.
That's the thing with G.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like when somebody be like, "Hey, can I have $1?" Or give me $1. G. This is the thing with G. G. So you mean somebody be like, "Can I have $1?" And then they would be like, "G's the type. Give me $1. I need $1. Give me $1 right now." That's G. G, the way the energy gives off, it's like it's offensive. It's like, what? How you going? You didn't even say please. And G, that's crazy how you coming at Usyk like this. But I want to quote G right now. Pillow Fist was once Tyson Fury. Now he's giving him all the praise and glory. That's all I'm saying.
You got that, man.
That's all I'm saying.
And then what happened? And I admit it, I was wrong. You see what I'm saying? I was wrong on that.
But is that not on that? Okay, not on but you act like because you admit that you're wrong.
That is good how the energy you're putting out.
The same energy.
Exactly.
Right? Because you once said Fury was pillow fist. Now Your whole thing is you're 1,000% sure he's going to knock someone out. So you're not keeping the same energy because before you thought that Wilder was going to beat him because you thought he was pillow fist. Now you think he's going to knock out Usyk.
All right. Listen. Let me explain. I told you this is objective, G. When I'm objective, once you prove to me something in the ring, you earn my respect. Tyson Fury, hey, in the first one, I was like, he don't want to exchange with Wilder. He's just jabbing, moving. Then he came back. My man went to Crump Gym, and the dude put a whooping on him. I was like, all right, you know what? I was wrong about this big man. This dude is actually a big man. What y'all want me to do? Just lie to my eyes? Like, I'm seeing him use power, and y'all want me to forget about that because prior to that, I was talking trash.
No,
like, come on, what we talking about here?
No, we forgot everything that AJ has accomplished because he went and he tested himself against some real.
Yeah, that's cute, but we're not talking about AJ right now.
That's not. Who has Wilder beaten? Who has Wilder beaten? Who has Wilder beaten?
Sure, you're changing the subject right now.
No, it wasn't. We're keeping the same thing. You're just talking about you're going to say that we're going to deny that he beat up a guy who has never fought anybody. So all of a sudden, Wilder is this guy who was out here collecting belts and beating everybody and fighting Klitschko and all that. And Tyson Fury went and beat that guy. No, that's what Usyk did. That's what Usyk did. So now we're going to deny all that.
There's no relevance. That has no relevance.
Him being undisputed before and coming and snatching all the belts. We're going to deny what he did.
Listen, how about this? Since you want to bring up AJ again, right?
No,
that's why I picked AJ. That's why I picked AJ against Usyk on the first one because of what AJ accomplished in the heavyweight division. I thought he was a more seasoned fighter, bigger fighter, stronger fighter. So
that doesn't count. I'm not giving you that.
It went Usyk to him.
I'm just being objective. You see what I'm saying? It's like
no,
I'm not giving you that. It's like y'all gotta understand. It makes sense why I picked.
No, it doesn't.
With the exception of Wilder, I could give y'all that with Wilder.
No.
Okay.
You have a history of jinxing fighters, G. You cannot just flip flop when you want. You have a history. Your track record.
I don't understand. Yo, listen, I really even care about Tyson Fury. I don't care about Usyk. I really don't care about either of those fighters. So me picking one or the other is just me being like, yo, you know what? I'm not a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being objective. I'm looking at the skill sets. I'm looking at their size. I'm looking at all their attributes. And I go, yo, this is going to be a great fight. But nonetheless, Tyson Fury is going to knock out Usyk. That's what I honestly believe. Y'all believe otherwise, that's cool. But yo, y'all are wilding like, yo, G, how dare you pick Tyson Fury over Usyk? I'm like, what?
That's not what anyone said.
Nobody's saying that, G. Nobody's saying that at all, G.
It is what it is. I just think this is something that it's not going to be met eye to eye, and that's fine. For the sake of time, I'll just go so we can end this segment and move on.
G, get him in, G.
Yo, y'all got me
don't ever change, yo. Don't ever change. You got me
sweating like I was scoring or something. You know what I mean?
Yo, so what Tyson Fury's comments are subjective at the end of the day. It's what you think is tougher. So we're asking, he's saying he thinks it's a tougher fight. As you pointed out, Trill, they do present different challenges. So the challenge with Joe Joyce is you're going to have constant pressure, someone who's going to be in front of you the entire time. It's going to be hard to shake him. If he gets in the clinches with Joe Joyce, there's no guarantee he's going to be stronger than Joyce or he can push Joyce back. And if he does get tired, we all know what Joyce will do. Guillotine style Joyce will take his head off. And so if you're someone who doesn't want to be knocked out, or you feel like the threat of being knocked out is something you worry about more than losing on points, I can understand Tyson Fury saying that he feels like Joe Joyce is a tougher fight because it's going to be more tougher physically on his body. But Usyk is definitely going to be more tougher mentally, and tougher to prepare for because Joe Joyce can only do a certain amount of things in the ring. Usyk can do a lot more. Usyk's more technical. Usyk is what like they call high-speed chess. Usyk has speed. He has footwork. He has all these things. The funny thing about speed, though, is it's difficult to tell who's faster until you get them in the ring. I remember we used to have this debate with Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, and people used to tell me Manny Pacquiao was so much faster than Floyd because Manny threw his little combination. Yeah, and Floyd only threw single shots. But once they got in the ring, it was evident that Floyd was faster and his reflexes were better. So this is one of those fights where we're not really going to know until they step in the ring. What I will say is this. It is apparent to me that Usyk has things that are going to trouble Fury. Because I saw Fury get into it with Otto Wallin, and Otto Wallin landed some shots using technical boxing, using some of the things that Usyk utilizes. And I know that Usyk's better than Otto Wallin. And in that same breath, I know that Fury is going to present challenges for Usyk because I've seen AJ do things that gave Usyk trouble, and Fury is more athletic than Joshua. He's faster than Joshua. He's a more intelligent boxer than Anthony Joshua. He's not as powerful as Joshua, though. So that's something, but it doesn't really matter because power, again, isn't everything. If power was everything, Wilder would have beaten Fury, right? If power was everything, Joshua would have beaten Usyk. So it doesn't really matter that Fury's going to be the more powerful guy in the ring. These are two guys who understand that power isn't everything. Power helps, right? But still, there's more important things like conditioning, skill, IQ. You're talking about two guys who have all that. You're talking about two guys. If Usyk just gets in that ring, G, and this is where, like, I'm skeptical of picking a KO, although it could happen. If Usyk goes in that ring and just decides, I want to go 12. Like, I'm not going to win, but I am going to go 12. He can do it. Just on his abilities alone, his ability to avoid. He's just going to avoid punches. He's just going to dance. He's just going to hold whatever. He's just going to survive for 12. So if you actually do see Usyk get knocked out, to me, that's a noble thing because that means Usyk was going for it.
Yeah,
like when he went in there in that 10th round against AJ. If AJ was willing to dog up, he could have knocked Usyk out because Usyk did all that elusive stuff where AJ couldn't touch him the first few rounds. But when it came time, Usyk said, you can find me in the center of the ring and we see what's what. And AJ didn't want none of that smoke. So if he does get knocked out, it's going to be something like that. What I would say is both of these fighters have attributes that can make the fight difficult for each other. And we won't know how it's going to play out until they step in the ring. That's what makes the fight intriguing. Joyce, I think, obviously, he's bigger than Usyk. He's stronger than Usyk. He'll probably be a more physically taxing fight. But that's not always harder, right? For example, if I said to someone, you can sprint 100 yards or you got to read 10 chapters. How many people would rather sprint 100 yards than to read 10 chapters? Right? Because the mental tax and physical tax are two different things. Some mental tax sometimes is tougher for people, or people would rather not deal with the mental tax, would rather not think so much, and would rather just run the 100. And some people would be like, run? Are you kidding me? Give me that book. Right? So it's subjective. That's all I'm saying. I do believe that Usyk is going to bring the mental tax. He's going to bring the physical tax. Whereas Joyce is just bringing the physical tax. So that's the difference.
Big physical tax. You seen your boy Dubois, dog. Not acting like I didn't see Dubois.
I seen Dubois.
Yeah, my man ducking like he was in a drive-by. He's like, oh my God, I gotta take another knee. That's courtesy of Joyce, bro. Let's just
I seen Dubois and I seen Joseph Parker, and that's the point I'm making. That's the tough physical tax you're going to have to pay to fight Joyce.
You talking about this Parker? The one that's his face is to this day?
But again, that's a certain but that's something that Fury knows. He knows if Fury has the conditioning, fighting Joyce is really you need to be conditioned.
You gotta be on your bike.
If he has the condition, which Fury showed against Chisora, he moved around the ring. I don't think Fury's worried about not having the condition
Yeah.
to beat Joe Joyce.
Beat on him for 12 rounds.
But I do think that like what Usyk is presenting, but that's me personally. Again, like I said, it's a subjective choice. Maybe he's saying like the damage that Joyce would do to me. I'm more worried about that than high speed chess with Usyk. And maybe he's being honest about it. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying, if you ask me what's the tougher fight, I think the tougher fight's Usyk. Like there's, for example, in basketball, if I'm guarding a physical post player and that's all he got, I'd rather guard that than someone who could post a little, someone who got handles, someone who could step back. Because now I got to worry about the bag, as they say. Like this dude got a bag. How do I stop a dude with a bag? A dude who just bangs, that's just one thing he got. That's all I got to worry about. So that's how I see it. But, you know, it is what it is.
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We've been getting it in. We the boxing bros. We love you, G.
Y'all chum mine, yo. I can't wait though. I really can't wait.
Yo,
playlist. This is
yo,
G.